rockers and Mercuryans. I am back from TikTok limbo, from getting from TikTok censorship prison, getting another suspension just for defending myself against these trolls out here. They decided they were going to go ahead and suspend me again. So I'm going to be, again, getting even more PG, whatever they call it, since, these platforms are all we really have to reach out to our supporters. And so watching what happened to Kanye, watching what happened to Azealia Banks, people that I care about, are watching them get deplatformed and not even be able to reach out to their people was very traumatic. And it made me realize just how much these apps are a town square. They really are a town square, whether we like it or not. Like, where else are we listening to people? Where else can you reach out to your community? Like, there really is nowhere else. Nobody's using email. Nobody's using a website. Like, let's get really real about it. And so these apps are already colluding with the government. It's the same thing as the rules that there are to create commercials on television. And so I'm just like, you know what? I'll play this game to keep my platforms, because you really should be looking at your platforms not synonymous with your bank account. Because every company out there, every Fortune 500, whatever company, all uses social media, all knows the importance of it. And so there's just no way to really get around it at this point. There just absolutely is no way. So I'm going to be being very careful about what I talk about on here, since they're forcing me to, and censorship is real. I got this shirt from Goodwill. I thought it was cool. It says, "It is by action." Oh crap, hold on. I can't even do it anyway. It says it's by actions, not ideas, that society succeeds, or whatever it says. It says something on there. It says something. You guys can read it. I can't even read it. I can't read it backwards right now. Or through the screen. But yeah, it's through actions. And so I do like to speak my words on here, but they're actionable words too, So I'm like, go to rockmercury.com. That's my actionable word. I'll say for now, because I am going to be building out my platform more and more, especially with the app. Like, as I get the app released, which is coming very, very soon, to all app stores, to the Apple App Store, to the Google App Store, all of it, the Rock Mercury app is coming. And as I get that, I will be creating more of my community on there, because I don't... to all app stores, to the Apple App Store, to the Google App Store, all of it, the Rock Mercury app is coming. And as I get that, I will be creating more of my community on there, because I don't want no outside app to tell me what I can and can't do or say, or like I'll play their game on their platform, but I need to have my own so I can be free, Yo, it's Zero says, "Were you in TikTok jail?" Yep, I was in TikTok jail. I just got out an hour ago. But I used that time to finish my song. I do have a new song out called Hell, HE double hockey 6. And I'm really happy about it. It's a little bit of a mess. It sounds like hell in a way. But it is featuring Kim Kardashian. And it is a deep song that's kind of releasing some of the frustration I had with my ex situation, and just going into a new space. So you guys can check it out. Right now it's on SoundCloud, because it's being released on the 6th of November to all platforms. But right now it's only available on SoundCloud until to the release date, yeah. But I want people to be able to hear it right away as the release date's coming. I distributed it through Diddle Music, so you guys can also work with them. You can get a deal with them through my website, rockmercury.com. Hit partners. You can check out Diddle Music for distribution. I love them. They're based out of the UK. They've been very helpful to me, very supportive. You can also do promotion with them too. So, but this song I'm not going to really promote like that, because I'm saving everything for the album. But I want to put this song out in the meantime, because it kind of fit the timing that I've been feeling. And this particular song is just, it's it's chaotic. It's definitely chaotic. There's a little country twang to it. And it's kind of my first toe, dipping my first toe into the country music world. User says, hey, my girlfriend. What are you talking about, my girlfriend? You're going to get blocked in a second. Anyway. So yeah, like I just, I'm gonna block this person now. Hold on. Let me block this person. I don't like anybody playing with me. Blocked. And muted. Perfect. Goodbye. Yeah. Like, that's how we're doing now. That's how we're doing, because the way they got me last time was the trolls on here decided to report me and to lie. Just lie on me, and TikTok doesn't care about their creators. And so they took the side of the trolls. But it's all good, because I'm going to be blocking people right away. I'm not even responding to people who I don't appreciate their energy. Literally blocking you immediately. Let's see. The Godfather says, I still haven't seen Dahmer show. Should I even? I haven't seen it either. I'm in it, and I still haven't seen it. I don't plan to ever watch it. I'm good on it. I got my check already. I got paid from it already. I'm happy. I'm good. I have no interest, but you do you. I don't like seeing real stories of cruelty like that, Like, I don't like glorifying serial killers or anything crazy like that. Like, I'm not interested in that. Like, I have no care about Dahmer or whatever, I'm happy to have worked with Ryan Murphy again. Love him. He's a great storyteller. I get why they did the project, because people are obsessed with serial killers and stuff, which is just, I don't get it. I'm not obsessed with them. Like, I feel like people's obsession is because they want to live vicariously through these killers, and I'm nervous that they want to do something similar to them. That makes me disturbed. The Godfather says, I'm a little disturbed now how it became popular for people's kids dressing up for Halloween as him. Yeah, that really made me upset. I'm not gonna lie. I saw this kid dressed up as Dahmer with a bucket, a bucket that had like a fake bloody hand and a bloody foot in it, and then they had like the glasses, the Dahmer glasses, and they had like a sandwich that he apparently eats or whatever. Like, I haven't watched it, but I'm like, who dresses their kid up as that? Like, what is this? Like, what is this? Like, why? Like, why would somebody do that and allow their kid to, like, harvest that kind of energy? Do they want their kid to become like Dahmer and end up, euthanized and all that? Like, from doing heinous crimes? It was just really disturbing. Very, very disturbing. I'm not here for it. Not a fan at all. Not a fan. I'm out here at the lake, you guys. So beautiful today. I do want to chat about a little bit of like some Kanye topics. And what else I want to chat about today? I'm just happy this song is out. I feel so good. It feels like I took a creative deuce. A creative deuce, like a creative load off of me, because it's so, like, when you have a song stuck in you, you want to get it out before it, you lose it, or, it leaves. It's not exactly the way I thought it would come out and sound, but none of my songs ever are that. But it's good that I just put something out that I wanted, like, that I put the idea of it out, and I can always revisit it. Someone told me that earlier on. It's like, people hold on to their ideas so long, not realizing that once you put it out, you can always do remixes, and it's still your intellectual property. Like, just get it out there. And that's what I feel about this song. Maybe in the future I might revisit it to, make it exactly how I envision it to be. But for right now, for where my production skills are at right now, like, I'm still learning things, and it's, it's how it is. This is how the song goes. So it's called Hell. Look at this beautiful lake. Gorgeous lake, you guys. I live. Alright, so let me read you guys' comments. Yo, what's up? What's up, booty clapper? I can't. Yo. The Godfather says, so, what do you want to talk about, Kanye? So, on my Instagram live, I had predicted that Kanye was finessing his way out of these contracts. And to see all these people turn on him and be like, oh, we're cutting ties, we're taking him out of all these stores. Even TJ Maxx doesn't want him. Like, we're all just cutting our contracts. I'm like, that's exactly what Kanye wanted. Anybody who follows Kanye knows that he was upset with the way these contracts were written and the way that they're cutting him out of his own creative process and trying to steal his designs from him. He had been saying this before these comments came out that people felt like were so cancelable. He had been saying that. And so I feel like this is exactly what he wanted, and I think it's hilarious the way that he has spun it. Like, he got the best press, the best publicity, because the media loves to tear down a black man. They live to do that, and so you can't pay for the amount of publicity that he's received in the last few weeks. No one can even pay for that amount, and so I'm very happy for him. And publicity equals money, over the long run. Especially if you have products to sell, and he has plenty of products and ideas to sell. So as they're reporting on him falling apart, he's not falling apart. He's just re-upping more and more. People forget that at one point he was over $150 million in debt. So now people are saying that, oh, he lost $2 billion. He's not a billionaire anymore. Well, he's still at $400 million, apparently, according to them. But he probably has even more than that. But that's way more than he had before he went from in extreme debt to becoming a billionaire. So why do people forget so fast what he's forget what he's capable of? I think it's insane. I think it's really funny that he's just playing them on themselves. I think even when he said the Adidas thing, he said, I can say things that are anti-semi. I won't say the word because, TikTok is weird. But I can say things that are anti-semi, and I still can't get dropped by them. He was not threatening them, or what's the word? He was betting them. He was challenging them. That's the word. I feel like he was challenging them with that statement. He was challenging them, and he was like, hey, I wish you guys would try to cut me. I'm your biggest product you have. I didn't even realize or think about the fact that that Adidas is a German-owned company, or a German-based company. So they really had to make a stand against the situation. Otherwise, they will be, based on the history of Germany, they would be under even more fire. And so I think it was a completely genius move of him to have all this happen. He proved his point, first of all. What he said in the original tweet was completely proven by what's happened and how many people turned their back on him and how many people went to attack him so fast. It completely was proven. And then on top of that, he went and he got out of the contracts they weren't trying to let him out of. They were trying to keep him on non-compete contracts and trying to own his production process for the shoes. So now he kind of forced their hand in a chess game, basically, and forced their hand to cut ties so that he's a free agent again. It's genius. It's a genius move, and I don't even know if he fully thought of it that way. I think he just saw the opportunity. Maybe he orchestrated it. He is a master manipulator of the media, which is a good thing. Anyone of power has to manipulate the media to be in their favor. But I just look at it. I applaud to it all. He even joked about it and he's like, I lost $2 billion in 2 days, and I haven't got any supermodel P word in a month. Someone sent help, joking about it and saying, Ye cuts ties with Kanye, how everybody's saying that this person cuts ties and that person, Vogue cuts ties, and Anna Wintour doesn't want to work with him. And I just hope all these people who are just fake friends, that they keep the same energy. Because that's what happened. Even with the Jesus character, not that I believe in Jesus, but they were betrayed by the people who they've helped the most. So all these people who he supported and built for, he has been betrayed by them now. Now they're out here just talking all out of their mouth, talking about how, trying to make him seem like a monster somehow. And it just looks really bad. It looks really bad on them. It looks like they are just shady because they knew who this person was before, and they're being called and told and pressured to say the same statement. Have you noticed that all the people coming after Kanye are saying the same exact statement? We will not tolerate anti-Semi. We will not tolerate it. Like, we stand against that, and we stand like they're trying to force his hand as if he really hates anyone or hates a community at all. He never said that. Clarified his statements already. He said that he misspelled a word, so like you shouldn't get everything attacked and thrown away for a misspelled word. And also, even if he didn't misspell the word, it didn't make any sense. The tweet didn't make any sense with it misspelled, so they literally projected this attack of hate onto a tweet that they didn't even ask for clarity on. They just immediately started canceling him, which means that they were waiting for the opportunity to attack. And they did. And he's winning out of it. Like, people think like, oh, he lost all this money. Money's everything. No, he's already said money's not everything. And he's going to make even more money. Like, because people go to these brands. Like, nobody cares about Adidas. Nobody cares about Gap. Are you serious? Vogue, it doesn't even make any money at Vogue. Like, nobody cares about Vogue. Are you serious? Like, who even buys Vogue? Like, no one cares about any of these companies. When Kanye comes to them, he brings them value. And the second that they use him up, they think they can just throw him away. But he wins at the end because he sees them for the true colors. He doesn't have to put his energy out towards fake people, which I totally understand, which is why I got rid of a lot of my clients that I didn't mesh energies with. Like, you have to get rid of certain energies that have people who don't really support you, who aren't really down for you. And that happened for him. He was able to get out of contracts that would have cost him so much money to get out of. Now all he had to do was say what he had to say. And now Adidas over here is showing their true colors. Immediately after cutting ties with Kanye, they're saying, oh, well, we're gonna still sell the Yeezy shoes, but we're gonna brand them with our own brand. We're gonna be Adidas branded. We're still selling them. We're not gonna be paying Kanye anymore. We've cut payments with him. We've cut ties. So you're saying that you stole a black man's designs and now you're gonna put your own name on them? That's what you're saying? All over, what you perceive as anti-Semi tweets or rhetoric. Like, that's what they're saying. That's what they can get away with, Like, they've been shady. These are the real criminals. But because of racism, we just see Kanye as problematic for speaking his mind. But nobody, like, worse things have happened. Like, these same people will uphold people who have been convicted of terrible, heinous crimes, all types of abuse and terrible things that these people have done in the top regions, the top reigns of the industry. But the second Kanye speaks his mind and says the truth, then it's an issue. So I see it all. Like, I do not feel bad for Kanye at all. I know T Brown earlier said, I feel bad for Kanye. But you said, hey Rock, how are you? I feel bad for Kanye. Yeah, I'm doing great. And I think Kanye's doing even better. Like I said, you cannot pay for the amount of publicity. We're watching the news and they mentioned Kanye like 100 times or something crazy. They kept mentioning him in between them talking about the news. What in the world is that? I see some bugs in it, and a turd or something. I don't know what's going on there. They're over here just speaking about him as if he's like next to the news and next to political battles and the war. Like, there was no other celebrity they were talking about. Like, they were just only him, and they just continue to try to promote the destruction or the attempted attack against him. And that's just publicity. People are just hearing about him more and more. He's that important. No social media. But at that point, he hadn't posted anything. Now he's finally back on social media, and he's laughing at all of it. He's talking about, like, oh, I had to close the school down till September. Then immediately people came and supported the school. I guess people within the school funded it to keep going. And so now the school's not closing. It's opening again tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, the kids will be there again for his own academy, the Donda Academy. So, like, they're just promoting his school, promoting his brand, promoting his genius, like promoting his music, by saying they're trying to take the music away. Oh my God, these vultures are out here again, you guys. Oh my God, these vultures. Is that another squirrel? They be eating these squirrels every day. I was telling my brother-in-law, like, they really be out here destroying these squirrels. I'm pretty sure that's a squirrel. Ooh, these vultures are no joke. Goodness. They are tearing that thing up. I want to show you guys because it's too graphic, I think. And I think TikTok will be like, that's not what we can show on here. This is a family app. Family app, hilarious. Anyway, I think it's just hilarious that this whole situation, they think that they really attacked Kanye, and Kanye just won again. He just won again. He just keep on winning. Watch him be a mega billionaire. Watch him be the richest man on earth and the president. You know, just from the audacity of what he's doing. You know, he's about to own 100% instead of the whatever percent he had when he had a deal with Adidas and Gap. Whatever percent that was, it's not going to be even near what he's about to, the boundlessness he's about to have now. Like, he opened his own factories up. He knows how to do it. He's just, he has no contracts to be held down. Like, people get excited for these contracts and say, oh, wow, he had $1 billion deal. Like, that's so cool of him. Ooh, armadillo. The armadillo got torn up. He is dead over there. Oh, my gosh. There's some wildlife out here. That's for sure. Goodness, is that a snake? I be hearing stuff in the woods. You see all these woods over here? But yeah, like, it's just really funny to me. I really laugh at it all. I really laugh. Breezy Woo says, hey Rock, how are you today? Doing great. Just got off of TikTok suspension. I'm out here in these streets, taking a walk in nature, living the best life. Got a new shirt. I thought it'd be perfect to talk about today because it's kind of Illuminati-esque, you know. But who needs Illuminati when you have the public media acting crazy? So there we go. Let's get that going. There we are. So yeah, I find it like genius to watch. I told my sister, I'm like, you know, I don't even know if I can watch TV shows or too much YouTube anymore right now because it's just like what's happening right now. And this Kanye situation is so entertaining. This has never happened before. We never had somebody who risked their life in standing up to this community, standing up to this industry the way they are. Okay, let's go turn around. Head back. But we never had anybody do this before, and now we do. And I just find it so refreshing. I find it very refreshing. I'm excited to see what's next. It's more entertaining than any TV that can be written. So entertaining, you guys. Like come on. Like, he's fighting their whole establishment right now, calling them out. They don't know what to do but try to cut ties, which really just freeing him more. Imagine trying to attack somebody and all you do is break the chains that they had upon them. Like, he had to have those chains. It's not like he could have said no to those deals. Like, at the time, he needed those deals to be legitimized in the public eye. You know, as a businessman, you have to do some deals sometimes that you don't really want. That's why there's always an end. That's why there's always an end to the contract dates. If there wasn't an end, then that means a perfect world. Like why would you, like, there's an end to the contracts for a reason, basically. Like, if they were a perfect deal, then you wouldn't want there to ever be an end. There'd be no point for there to ever be like a final date of the contract, or when it's terminated, when it expires. So he just got let out of all of his contracts early. The one thing I was kind of surprised about was the stem player. They said that they took all of his music off of the stem player thing, but like the crazy part is that I thought Kanye like invented that, or like was partners. Like I never even heard of stem player before him. Never even heard of it. So that shows you how shady even new technology can be. even new technology. You have these people out there who got put on by him, now trying to publicly hang him in a way. It's just very disturbing. Another thing, there's a lot of people out here who bought all these Yeezy products, the shoes, the clothing, everything, and they're like burning it, which is so ridiculous. It's like, are you guys serious? You're burning something that costs like $500 or more. Like, it's gonna cost even more now because all these people are parting ways, so it's gonna be more rare to get some of these products. And so it's just very disturbing. Hold on, let me block this ignorant person real quick. Block them and mute it. Goodbye. All right, perfect. So it's going to be really hard for people to get these items, but yet they're over here just like burning them and thinking they're doing something. They're only advertising the products more. People are mad because they wish they had them. You're burning thousands. Like this one guy, he burnt $15,000 worth of Yeezy shoes. No one knows his name. No one cares about him as a person, but they advertise just to him burning them. Burning the stuff. Kanye already got his money, so he doesn't care what you do with them. At some point they're gonna fall apart. At some point, anyways. In a long time, because that's how everything has a shelf life, or a term's amount of time that you can use them before they fall apart. So it's like Kanye doesn't care. That's already paid for. So all he's doing is advertising the shoes. We're all watching them burn. It looks really cool. The same way when Jeffree Star burnt the Louis Vuitton bag, more people went and bought the Louis Vuitton bag. More people thought about the bag. They're like, whoa, $1,500 for this bag, or $15,000 or whatever it costs. I don't know how much that bag was worth. They were like, oh wow, that's amazing. Like, I can't imagine burning that. That's more than I make, in half a year or whatever. Like people felt some kind of way about seeing it. But it's just very interesting. It's very interesting to see people do that. Like, it's like, why? Like, it's just ignorant. It shows like the disdain for humanity. Because even if that person, like they said, like, oh wow, $50,000 worth of shoes, I'm burning it, but he said he's going to donate 3 times that amount to a homeless community. Well, why wouldn't you donate 3 times and 4 times the amount by like selling those shoes and then giving that to them too? So you're saying burning it is better than giving them that $15,000, even if you are going to give them 3 times more or whatever. Like, that's still idiotic, because you have, like, the shoes themselves can be still sold. People are looking for them. So you could have given even more money to the people, because you want to make a point and demonstration out of emotion. You want to burn them and advertise them even more, because now we're talking about that situation, not the person. We don't even care about the person, but we're talking about the shoes being burnt by this wasteful rich person who's just mad at Kanye. It's bizarre. It's bizarre to see the ignorance of people. And it feels like racism. It just all feels like racism. And it's funny because they're saying that he was saying all types of anti-Semitic things in his office, and people had to quit because of it. They felt uncomfortable. It's insane. Let's see. Godfather says it's ironic because a lot of that certain community supported him for years. Yeah, they sure did. I mean, this guy bought $15,000 worth over the years. That's a lot of money. He was part of that community. Al says, I remember people who don't even like Kanye who bought the shoes to seem rich. Yep. But by the time they bought it, he already has the money. He already got the coin. Like, he's not... Like, what is the point they're trying to make? What's the point that they're trying to make after they burn it when he's already been paid? So I just find it so, like, comical. And this proves his point more and more. Like, this was a great public art display, and he's gonna get richer. Like, watch him be a trillionaire. Watch him become a trillionaire, and then we're all gonna be like, oh my gosh, how did we let this happen? We tried to attack him with everything we could. He just kept on rising back up. Said, I remember when people barely, the Godfather said people barely got offended by Gucci racism, but they will attack Kanye. Yep. Yeah, they barely got offended. Nobody even cared about that Gucci situation. People were still buying it. Some people were burning it, but it's so expensive that people were just like, not, I mean, people kept buying it. Like, Gucci's still moving on as if nothing happened. The same thing with Kanye. It's gonna move on like nothing happened. And then now they're pushing around like, oh, he apologized to the community. He apologized. He never said anything wrong to apologize for. So, and that's even in the apology, he's like saying he apologizes to who was hurt. But it's like not what he said wasn't problematic. People have just projected upon it and used it as a catalyst to attack him. Like, it's just dark. Like, I'm looking at it all and just laughing at the public joke of it. I'm sure he's like just like kind of sparring. It's almost like a boxing match with the media. Like, you watch what they throw at you and you just flip it into your favor. Like, they thought he was gonna be all defeated. Like, oh, you guys, I lost my money. I'm so sad and heartbroken. He immediately starts with the jokes. Immediately starts joking about everything. Immediately starts like showing that he's not bothered by it. Let's see. Kega says hello. What's going on in here? Everything's going on here. Take a seat. Let's see. Couldn't create says they rather cancel Kanye over anti-Semi than when he said slavery was a choice. When he said slavery was a choice, he was right on that too. And people misconstrued his words again, but they're not understanding what's going on to our society right now. People are choosing to be in slavery at this time. You know, like there's only a certain amount of slavery you can have forced upon you. You have to, at a certain point, you start like believing the propaganda and choosing the slavery over the truth. And the truth is that people can overcome and can release and free themselves. But at a certain point, you get beat into your head that you can't escape it. And so then you end up in a situation where you've chosen imprisonment, whether it be mental imprisonment or actual real imprisonment. It's a real thing, and we're in a society of that right now. So in imprisonment, whether it be mental imprisonment or actual real imprisonment, it's a real thing, and we're in a society of that right now. So, but like, that was a very deep, profound thought, and the reason they attacked him on that, and they attacked him pretty bad on that one. Like, people, I know people who were in my family who don't even curse, like who have teaching careers and all this stuff, and they were so mad. They were like, F Kanye, I can't believe he said that. Like, he's so anti-black, he doesn't care about the community, this and that. Like, it's insanity what happened to him just for speaking his mind, speaking the truth on that. And nobody cared about the real truth that he said when it came to that situation. Nobody really like was interested in like hearing him out. But the concept of what he was saying was true. It really was true. Like, at a certain point, 400 years, you know, people just believe that they were born and had to die a slave. You know, like they thought that was the only answer to their life. Like they didn't think that they had another option. And over a certain amount of time, as you keep getting taught that, you keep getting told you can't read. Different laws are in place, propaganda. Like you start choosing your capture. It's almost like a mass Stockholm syndrome kind of situation. Blunt Sleazy says, OMG, Texas actually looks nice. Of course it looks nice. This is the most beautiful place in America. Texas is really that girl. I'm over LA. Like, I don't even want to go back, you guys. Like, I'm so tired. I just need to get another assistant out in LA and just have them run my property out there, because I'm not interested in that crazy place right now. Like, I'm very happy where I'm at. I love this country lifestyle. It's not really that country. It's very, you have everything you need here. It's beautiful. It's real quiet. The air is fresh. I wish there was less dogs out here because I'm not. I feel like I'm not really a big dog person anymore. Ever since I don't have my dog anymore, I'm like, I'm good. I'm good on animals. I don't want any pets. Like, I'm happily just gonna live my life. Ooh, the weather's changing, you guys. Look at this. Let me show y'all. The tree leaves are changing colors. How beautiful. Changing colors. So pretty. So pretty. I live for it. Okay, let me flip it around again. But yeah, y'all. So I'll be back on here again tonight. Like, I'll just be watching what I say. Like, even what I talked about today, I didn't say specific words. But y'all can kind of get the gist of what I'm going with it. But yeah, I gotta be careful because these platforms are the new version of the town square. They are the new version. They are the this is the public square. Like, this is where we have our voice. And if you take it away, how can Kanye speak to everyone without having a platform? Like, is he gonna put it on the front of his website or something? And then we gotta report on it from there. Like, the average person is not getting that kind of traffic to their website as much as they would a social media platform where people already are going to get their news, to get their fashion, to get distraction. That's the biggest thing, to get distraction. So it's like we have to protect our platforms. Even though it's corrupt, it's our voice. It's the voice we have. So that's that. I'm just gonna end this off on one more note of this shirt. It says established MMX Society. It has like the Illuminati eye, I think, whatever. And it says it's by actions, not by ideas, that people succeed. Ideas that, it's by actions, not by ideas, that people succeed. That's what it says. I'm trying to show you guys. So, yeah, I feel that. All right, Gina. Thank you, Gina. Hello. All right, I'm out of here, you guys. I need to do a picture of this shirt, or a video of this shirt before I fully get off. Let's see what background I'm gonna do. Thank you, Rockets and Mercuryans. I will see y'all soon. Peace out. Bye.